Hi guys, I want to show you my experience of ArcheAge. I've created this character here. This is a great game. It's a Korean game. I believe originally started in Korea, then they brought it back over to the United States. Really interesting MMO. I want to show you a few things that I thought were interesting. First of all, graphics are insane. Really, really good. If you take a look at, I can zoom in and I hope you guys can see this. Look at that. Every blade of grass blown in the wind there. I want to show you a few places that really kind of just blew my mind. I was playing this game this weekend. And one of the first quests that I came upon early on in the game, this is the town of Wardton. One of the early quests I got was you had to go through, you met this guy, and you basically got like a little baby horsey horse right there. Hello, horsey. And you had to raise it and like give it water and feed it and like wait for a little bit, and then eventually grew up to become a big horsey. And so now what I have is my big horsey. She just opened a portal in my face. So then eventually you get a little horsey and I can mount it. Isn't that cool? So one of the first things I did was it was neat to just like ride around these little farm field areas here, and it's like so pretty. It just really is awesome. So then and then you can make him go fast, and oh, there's a fence, no problem, he can jump. Isn't that cool? So there's a lot of really cool mounts in this game, by land, by sea, and by air. So I just wanted to show you, this first one was my horse, and it's just really, really cool. Oh, and there's an airship in the background. That's another way that you can get around. Okay, I'm going to take you to the next town that I was really interested in. I'll do a quick cut to that town now. Okay, so as I was riding, I was kind of following the airship there. Well, it was there. I came across some public housing lands, and so I thought I'd take an opportunity to talk a little bit about that. In ArcheAge, you can own your own house, and people have little plots of land. These are all player-owned, and you can have a little plot of land where you can put a house, or you can put a little scarecrow farm and grow crops. So I was going to show you this a little later, but perfect example right here on my way to my next town. So you can see, you can buy a little plot here, and you can put up like grapevines and trees, and you can grow livestock like you see here, like little cows and goats and chickens and things like that, and ducks, and it looks really cool. So these are all player owned, and you do have to have a sort of like a membership to get it, to be able to own land, unless you're either in a guild or you have a friend who just gives you access to their house, one or the other. So this model of house I actually like right here. This is just a basic farmhouse, and my dream is eventually just to start with, like, to get a little house like this. You can see there's a nice lady in short mini skirt in her house, so I will leave her alone. So anyway, that's housing in ArcheAge. Really, really also very cool element to this game. True player housing that you can actually design yourself and live in. Interesting. Okay, this is really exciting. I can't believe I just found this area. For my next mount that I wanted to show you, I was able to actually climb this huge mountain that you see here to my left, and I was able to actually get my horse all the way up this mountain, and this is perfect setting up here, just to show you that, like, you actually can climb mountains and things like that, and you can actually go to any place that you see, and you can take a look at this amazing beautiful landscape here. Perfect for what I'm about to show you. I don't know what this is. That looks interesting. I might have to fly down there and take a look, but that brings me to my next mount. So I'm riding my horse here, and I can dismiss my horse, and I'm going to show you my next mount that I got around level 15. is a glider. And let me see which way I want to glide before we do this. So I want to go that way. I think I want to go this way. This looks a lot more interesting to me. So watch this. Check this out. Oh, I see. This is like all public farmland, I guess. And there's my guy on his glider. And you can just glide. So there aren't really like flying mounts. Oh, these are all public lands down here. This is a housing province. That's what this is. So this is actually pretty cool. I'm going to start to circle. You do have some control. I can keep going or I can pull back a little bit and it will slow my descent. But but you are still kind of going down, so it's not really like a true like flying mount per se that you're actually flying. It's kind of more of a controlled descent on a glider, but it is still cool nonetheless. You get this glider about level 15, and I can either just let it land or I can just kind of disconnect just before I land, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Nice. Nice landing. So there's some more farmland here. So let's take a quick look at that other area that I just saw that looked really interesting. So you see, there's this really amazing flow of between land, sea, and air in this game. I can just go from a glider, and then if I want, I can just mount up on my horse when I hit the ground and go really, really fast. Let's go up here. You can see the horse like very realistically kind of like slows down a little bit as he's going up an incline, which I think is cool. That adds to the realism. What are these really colorful little tents over here? I have no idea what this is. This looks really cool. What is this area? Mandragora. I don't know what this is, but it looks pretty cool. Whatever it is. Okay, so that was my glider. But very beautiful, colorful game. And there we are, back in town. Okay, so here I am. I just pulled a little bit farther away from where I just was, just to show you. You can go to they have these really beautiful stretches of beach, and I'm just going to ride around here. You can get houses that you see in front of me. These are also player housing. So if you want, you can have a little house that's just on the water there. And that brings me to my final mode of transportation, which also completely blew me away. So I'm going to show you that in a second here. You also get a boat in this game. So I'm going to get rid of my horse here and show you my boat. Now you first start off with like a little rowboat, which is what I've got. But later on you can get really big ships. I think I can summon my boat here. And then I'm going to just take you across the bay here. There we go. There's my boat. And I summoned it like right on water. Okay. So the thing that's kind of funky about it is that you kind of row backwards. So let's see if I can row my boat here. Alright, check this out. So this blew me away too. Again, obtained from another quest that you get pretty early on, I think like around a level 10. So the glider, let me just go back. The glider you get like at level 15. You get the boat before the glider. Boat's about level 10, glider's about level 15. But look at how realistic this water looks. It's incredible. And watch this. I love to do this. If I move my camera underneath, did you see that? Let me do that again. You see the little water effect, like it's dripping off an actual camera? How badass is that? That is attention to detail that I love. So what I'm doing is just showing you, when I did this for the first time, I just was totally blown away by how realistic this is. Look at that little coral reef. There's fish. When I first came out here the last time, I saw another character in a little boat, and he was like fishing. So apparently you can fish and get different fish and stuff like that. So really, you've got incredible versatility of travel here with land, sea, and air in order to get around. Ooh, rough sea. Ooh, that didn't happen. That didn't happen before. I'm probably too far away from the land. Okay, that sounds really bad. Ominous musical overture there that we must escape from. So I'm going to try to row closer to the shore, laddie. Alright, there we are. Isn't it? Look, it's a good way to get some exercise too. Look at that. Work those pecs, man. There you go. Alright. Alright, but it's just beautiful. I think it's just amazing, the realism of doing this. It's so cool. I'm going to head over to those plains over there. That's where I'm currently questing right now, called the Dewstone Plains, and there is a town there called Sand Cloud that I want to show you. That's kind of where I'm based right now. So let me cut this short. When I get a little bit closer to land, I will cut again. Okay, so like 3 hours later, I'm on the shore. But that is really cool. Alright, now I'm going to take you into this. There's a town right here. Let me land my ship. My sturdy vessel. And I can exit. Another thing I love about this game that I'm discovering that you want to see in all really good MMOs and adventure games is a difference of topography and landscape and geography. You notice we were in a very kind of a beautiful rolling hill, kind of a plains, almost foresty area as well. Now this, if you look at this. This is where I am now. I'm in this town called Sand Cloud. Very, very different in appearance and a different feel to it. And here's where I'm going to show you the last part of this video, which is really what highlighted for me the details and the graphics of this game. If you look at the view here is stunning, and I want to bring you up this hill. Now take a look at this. I'm going to zoom in. You see the textures there of the stone cobble walkway that I'm walking up here? Do you see that? Now I come around here. I'm going to swing around. This is just this really cool little kind of almost like little Greco-Roman kind of little gazebo archway kind of thing. But if you look at this, check this out. Look at the detail. Just a really stunning view. and that just completely blew my mind. Just these little visual gems here, these special little spots and spaces where you can go and just kind of enjoy the view. There's also a day cycle. If you notice on the top right hand of my screen, I was hoping to shoot this video exactly at this time of day, nice when it's bright and sunny. Now there's a lot of NPC characters in here that you can interact with and you can see, like to do quests and stuff like that. You can shut off those nameplates, so if those get annoying after a while, you can just shut them off and shut them on. I found that when I shut them off, I couldn't tell the difference between whether it was just a computer character or if it was another player, and I also couldn't find like the people that I needed to report to do my quests, so I figured it was just better to leave them on. But that's just amazing, the detail of this game. So I'm going to go back to the inn here and then shut down. I really just wanted to show you the mounts, the view, the landscape, and the graphics. This is what an inn looks like. And you can go up and save your place at any inn. You can also go back and visit any inn that you were at. And I'm just really tired right now, so I'm just going to have to be like done with this video right now. I'm just going to lay down. You can also lay down in this game, take a nap, and I think you can gain some form of XP while you're doing that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. That's ArcheAge. More later.